Hello. Today's video is about what you can expect to happen in your life after going no contact with a narcissist. Going no contact with a narcissist is an incredibly challenging thing to go through. As if agonizing over whether or not to do it in the first place wasn't quite enough, there's also the likelihood of the narcissist refusing to accept your boundary and making your life miserable because of it. Once a narcissist has gotten bored with trying to lure a victim back into the relationship, the victim's left to move on with their life. Although in a lot of ways that life is much simpler without the constant influx of narcissistic abuse, that doesn't mean the victim's problems are all over with. After severing ties with my parents, I had a lot more nightmares and flashbacks than usual for quite some time. I believe this is because when there's a narcissist in your life, that person pretty much takes up all the room in the relationship. You're so focused on trying to keep them happy and avoiding their abuse that you really have no time to think of anything else. When the narcissist is out of your life, your brain finally has time to think of other things. Since it constantly processes everything in life, it naturally wants to try to make some sense out of what happened with the narcissist. It's trying to make sense out of the nonsensical, basically. And when this happened to me, I realized this is going to happen, like it or not, so I tried to make it work in my favor. I coped with whatever came up as it came up. It ended up being a time of quite a bit of healing for me, I think. After experiencing stalking and harassment, even after it stops, you may still experience a feeling like, what's next? When your day is filled with constant messages and harassment that you don't want, it really can shake you up. Plus, with many narcissists, they stop, but then they start up again. And this puts a person in a state of being on high alert. Even if the narcissist hasn't contacted you in months, that doesn't mean he or she won't start again. Now, how can you relax knowing this is possible? The best thing you can do is just to block all access the narcissist has to you and keep blocking when they find new routes. And also save evidence like screenshots and text messages, because you may need it to pursue legal charges against this person at some point. Even if the narcissist in your life hasn't stalked or harassed you, he or she may still send Christmas or birthday cards as a way of attempting to keep their foot in the door with you. These little reminders can be surprisingly upsetting to a victim. They can make you start to wonder if you made the right decision by going no contact, or make you feel guilty for not spending this holiday with a narcissist, and bring up a plethora of conflicting and confusing feelings. Unfortunately, this is also very normal. When it happens, I urge you not to make any rash decisions. Just because a narcissist sends something to you and expects you to read it doesn't mean you have to read it. Put it aside and pray. If you then believe in your heart that you need to read it, and you have no doubts, read it. Otherwise, most likely it's going to be best for you not to read it. You can throw it away, return it to the sender, or even put it away and save it in case you feel like you want to read it in the future. Also, just because it's a special day doesn't mean the narcissist has changed. The narcissist simply is using an opportunity to attempt to hoover you back into the relationship. Even if the narcissist doesn't try to contact you, doubts after no contact are also very normal, and in any relationship is always hard. Never forget, though, what made you decide to go no contact in the first place. Writing it out can help tremendously. Remember, if you're considering going no contact with the narcissist, or you've recently done so, don't expect no contact to mean your problems are over. Yes, many of them will be, but there's still going to be some new ones that come up. You can get through them, though. A bad day without a narcissist in your life is still better than any day with a narcissist in your life. Thank you for watching my video.